Body language is a powerful form of communication, capable of conveying thoughts, emotions, and intentions without the need for spoken words. Learning to decode body language in silence requires a keen eye, a deep understanding of nonverbal cues, and a commitment to observing the world around you with patience and empathy. The ability to interpret silent signals can transform the way you interact with others, helping you build stronger connections, navigate social dynamics, and understand people on a deeper level. At its heart, body language consists of movements, gestures, posture, facial expressions, and even subtle microexpressions. These elements often speak louder than words, revealing truths that individuals may not be willing or able to verbalize. For instance, a person's crossed arms may suggest defensiveness or discomfort, while open palms indicate honesty and a willingness to engage. To decode these signals effectively, one must first understand the basics of body language and its role in human interaction. Facial expressions are among the most universal and telling aspects of body language. Emotions like happiness, sadness, anger, and surprise are often reflected in the face, transcending cultural and linguistic barriers. For example, a genuine smile, characterized by the contraction of muscles around the eyes, is a reliable indicator of joy or satisfaction. Conversely, a tight-lipped smile might suggest forced politeness or hidden frustration. By observing subtle changes in facial expressions, you can gain valuable insights into a person's emotional state. Eye contact is another critical element of body language. The way someone uses their eyes can reveal a wealth of information about their feelings, intentions, and level of engagement. Sustained eye contact often signifies confidence and interest, while avoidance may indicate discomfort, shyness, or deception. Rapid blinking or shifting gaze can also hint at nervousness or anxiety. Learning to interpret eye behavior requires attention to context and consistency, as cultural norms and individual differences can influence its meaning. Gestures play a significant role in nonverbal communication. From hand movements to head nods, gestures can emphasize, contradict, or replace spoken words. For instance, a thumbs-up gesture universally conveys approval, while a shrug of the shoulders indicates uncertainty or indifference. Subtle gestures, such as touching the face or playing with an object, can signal nervousness or distraction. By paying attention to these movements, you can better understand the unspoken messages being conveyed. Posture is a foundational aspect of body language that reflects confidence, openness, and emotional states. An upright posture with squared shoulders suggests self-assurance and attentiveness, while slouching may indicate fatigue, disinterest, or low self-esteem. The way a person positions themselves in relation to others also speaks volumes. Leaning in during a conversation shows interest and engagement, whereas leaning away might signal discomfort or disagreement. Decoding posture requires observing these subtle shifts and their alignment with the overall context. Proxemics, or the use of personal space, is another essential component of body language. The distance people maintain from one another can reflect their comfort levels, social relationships, and cultural norms. For example, standing too close may come across as intrusive, while maintaining a respectful distance fosters a sense of ease. In intimate settings, closer proximity is often a sign of trust and familiarity. Understanding proxemics involves recognizing the invisible boundaries that vary across individuals and cultures. Microexpressions, the fleeting facial expressions that reveal true emotions, are invaluable for decoding body language. These brief, involuntary reactions often occur in a fraction of a second, providing a glimpse into a person's authentic feelings. For example, a flash of anger might momentarily tighten the lips or narrow the eyes before being masked by a neutral expression. Learning to spot and interpret microexpressions requires practice and heightened observational skills. Nonverbal cues often work in clusters, with multiple signals reinforcing a single message. For instance, a person who avoids eye contact, crosses their arms, and turns slightly away is likely feeling defensive or closed off. By analyzing these cues in combination rather than in isolation, you can arrive at a more accurate interpretation of body language. This holistic approach ensures that you consider the full range of signals and their interplay. Decoding body language also demands attention to context, The same gesture or expression can carry different meanings depending on the situation, relationship dynamics, and cultural background. For example, maintaining eye contact might be interpreted as confidence in some cultures but as aggression or disrespect in others. To avoid misinterpretation, it is crucial to consider the broader context and adapt your observations accordingly. Silence amplifies the importance of body language, as it becomes the primary mode of communication in the absence of words. During silent interactions, every movement and gesture takes on greater significance. For example, a reassuring pat on the back or a warm smile can convey support and encouragement more powerfully than words ever could. By embracing silence and focusing on nonverbal cues, you can deepen your connections with others. Empathy is a vital skill for decoding body language. By putting yourself in someone else's shoes, you can better understand their emotions and intentions. Empathy enables you to interpret body language not just as a detached observer, but as someone who genuinely seeks to connect and relate. This emotional resonance enhances your ability to decipher subtle signals and respond with sensitivity and understanding. The ability to decode body language is not limited to face-to-face interactions. In virtual settings such as video calls, nonverbal cues remain essential. Pay attention to facial expressions, eye contact, and posture on screen, as these elements still convey meaningful information. Though limited in scope compared to in-person interactions, virtual body language provides valuable insights into emotions and engagement. Patience is key when learning to decode body language. Rushing to conclusions based on a single gesture or expression can lead to misinterpretation. Instead, take the time to observe patterns and changes over time. A person's consistent nonverbal behaviors are often more revealing than isolated actions. By exercising patience, you can develop a more nuanced and accurate understanding of their body language. Trusting your intuition is another important aspect of decoding body language. While observation and analysis are essential, your gut feelings can also guide you toward understanding unspoken messages. Intuition often stems from subconscious recognition of patterns and signals that your conscious mind may not immediately register. By balancing intuition with analytical skills, you can decode body language with greater confidence. Cultural awareness is a crucial consideration in interpreting body language. Nonverbal cues can vary significantly across cultures, with the same gesture or expression carrying different meanings. For example, a nod of the head may signify agreement in one culture, but serve as a polite acknowledgement in another. To decode body language accurately, take the time to learn about cultural norms and sensitivities, especially in diverse or international settings. Body language is dynamic and ever-changing, reflecting the fluid nature of human emotions and interactions. A person's nonverbal cues may shift throughout a conversation, influenced by their mood, environment, and the behavior of others. By remaining observant and adaptable, you can stay attuned to these changes and adjust your interpretations accordingly. Decoding body language is a skill that improves with practice and dedication. Start by observing people in everyday situations, such as in public places or during social gatherings. Pay attention to their gestures, expressions, and posture, and try to infer their emotions or intentions. Over time, these exercises will sharpen your observational skills and enhance your ability to interpret body language. The benefits of mastering the art of decoding body language extend to all areas of life. In professional settings, it can help you navigate meetings, negotiate effectively, and build rapport with colleagues. In personal relationships, it fosters deeper connections and mutual understanding. In everyday interactions, it enhances your ability to communicate and empathize with others. Decoding body language is not just about understanding others. It also involves self-awareness. By reflecting on your own nonverbal cues, you can gain insight into how you present yourself to the world. Adjusting your body language to align with your intentions and emotions allows you to communicate more effectively and authentically. The ability to decode body language is a gift that can enrich your relationships and interactions. It empowers you to see beyond words and uncover the unspoken truths that lie beneath the surface. By cultivating this skill with patience, empathy, and curiosity, you can become a more perceptive and compassionate communicator, forging deeper connections with those around you.